Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here, hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the prospects of a Skeleton Crew Season 2, and especially as it has just recently wrapped with the show's finale, many fans are kind of hoping for a second season and anticipating for an official confirmation or announcement even as soon as Star Wars Celebration under just 3 short months for Lucasfilm to make an official confirmation announcement of that Skeleton Crew will receive a second season. We very well could see that, and honestly I'm fingers crossed for it. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, kind of break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. If you're enjoying the content so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. It really helps the channel grow and lets you know when I upload new videos here almost daily. You'll get instant access to the newest Star Wars news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns right here. By subscribing to our channel, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining a community of awesome other people who love a galaxy far, far away. Plus, hitting that bell icon will ensure that you never miss out on any of our videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are liking it, and drop a comment down below to let me know what you guys may be thinking. I'd love to hear from you. That is all. Now, let's get back to the video.
We would be honored if you would join us.
And so, Star Wars Skeleton Crew is all wrapped up. All 8 of its episodes can be streamed onto Disney Plus now. Or is it all wrapped up, really? The latest live-action Disney Plus series from Lucasfilm ended its initial run earlier this week, and honestly, I am quite sad to honestly see it go. Creators Jon Watts and Christopher Ford have crafted a world that felt both reminiscent and completely new, as they had tracked the lives of 4 young kids from a hidden planet who discover a spaceship, team up with a pirate played wonderfully by Jude Law, and travel the galaxy. It expertly had channeled the original Star Wars trilogy feeling and vibe, along with the 1980s works of Jim Henson and Steven Spielberg, and things like Star Tours and the made-for-TV Ewok movies into an exotically singular, entertaining new brew. And so, recently, TheWrap.com spoke to the show's creators, Jon Watts and Christopher Ford, following the Skeleton Crew finale. We discussed the possibilities of Season 2, non-Jedis using the Force, and just how committed they are to integrating bits of Captain EO, Michael Jackson's 3D movie, that used to play at the Disney parks as well, into official Star Wars canon as well. And so, when initially asked and posed the question of From the Wrap, do you want to further explore this world in a second season or some other format? By which Jon Watts had replied in quote, "People consider this like, oh, is it a kids show? Is it an adult show? And you know, it's from the perspective of the kids. But there's always been this interesting possibility of what would it look like as they grow up and as coming from a secluded place, like now that their world has been opened up to the rest of the galaxy, seeing them grow up and how they would fit into the larger galaxy. I think that would be just as a really fascinating thing to explore. I'd love to see what happens to Ad-Tantan now that it's no longer cut off from the rest of the galaxy and the kids are growing up. I'd love to see a young adult perspective, like who would they meet, where would they end up. It just feels so wide open to us now." And leave that quote right there. I love how into these two guys are really just into the whole world building aspect of things for Skeleton Crew in particular and specifically and especially, not just the Mandoverse, not just like the rest of the greater grander, you know, a galaxy far, far away type of thing than there as well, the Star Wars universe as we know and love it, but really truly honed into Skeleton Crew and those characters, like they feel so connected to the characters and to their stories and to their whole world. And so when Aster also posed the question as of to it could be the quote-unquote before trilogy of Star Wars, Jon Watts replies with, "Yeah, I just think of Harry Potter and how cool it was. You're the same age as the kids in Harry Potter, growing up with them and seeing how it changes, and by the end you're watching like such an incredible drama play out in front of you." Christopher Ford chimed in with, "Star Wars was already always designed that way, like the way the first movie ends. It's supposed to be in episode 4 and there's room before and after it, so you could always do more." I need that quote right there. I also love how just open-minded they are as well into the whole lore and building of it as well. They're set in the Mandoverse and they could go either direction. They could keep going on and forward, which is more than likely, but they also know that there could be prequels to it then there as well, which does kind of bring up the question of a second season and how that may tell the story in a prequel kind of version, if anything, and maybe not a Skeleton Crew Season 2, but maybe another Mandoverse show that focuses on a backstory of Jude Law's Jedi character. I think honestly could be very interesting as well, and something that a lot of Star Wars fans would love. Something I did love about the finale and about this overall show is it never really gave us a clear-cut, cohesive answer for Jude Law's Jad Nana Wood's backstory exactly. They just kind of give us 2 lines about his backstory, like, I came from nothing, I was, taken in by a Jedi Master, she was slaughtered by Order 66, and the galaxy is such a horrible place, and that's pretty much all it really ever was. Arguably, some fans have pointed out that the whole credits that plays during the finale kind of, in a way, shows us more into Jad Nana Wood's backstory, but that's something for another discussion. Let me know what you may think about that in the comments down below. And so, when asked another question, what was on your list of things that you wanted to get done on Skeleton Crew, and how much did you actually accomplish? And so, the directing duo replies with John Watts in quotes, "Oh, there's so many. One thing that we had debated when we were writing is how long should we stay on the planet before the kids blast off? Because I'm really interested in how Anton actually works. It's kind of the Andor side of it. We always loved the more mundane aspects to this franchise and galaxy. The idea of getting into the parents and their work and how it fits in, and obviously we turn it into a mystery, then reveal it slowly over the course of the season. But yeah, really understanding how that all works and getting to meet the parents and understand more about their side of it. When doing that with the pirates as well, we always wanted to do more with the pirates and how their world actually works as well. What are their rules? What's the pirate code? How do the, things like the pirate code fit into what they do? There's so much more depth at every side of it. Just the fact of that we were able to hint at that depth is enough for me, though. Ending that quote right there. The directing duo seems very keen on a second season of Skeleton Crew. However, Lucasfilm may think otherwise, as Skeleton Crew unfortunately just didn't receive those same viewership numbers into the likes of other Disney Plus shows like Obi-Wan Kenobi or The Mandalorian, for example, and that's kind of how it works. It's kind of about the money at the end of the day, the viewership numbers, the merchandising, and the sales for Disney at the end of the day. There may be a really good story for Skeleton Crew to continue, maybe not in a second season, but maybe in other Mandoverse shows. Let me know what you guys will think in the comments down below. Thanks so much for joining us today, Star Wars fans. If you're passionate about all things of a galaxy far, far away, whether it's the movies, TV shows, legends, or deep dives into more Star Wars lore, you've come to the right place. We're here to talk about everything from the rise of the Jedi to the fall of the Empire and so much more. We break down your favorite characters, unpack hidden Easter eggs, and give you our predictions for the next big adventure in the Star Wars universe. And whether you're a Padawan or a seasoned Jedi Master, we've got something for you. And if you want to take your Star Wars fandom to the next level, make sure to check out our online merch shop linked in the description down below. We've also got a couple of codes for you guys to get some cash off, so definitely use those. But we offer anything from t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and so much more, so check those out. You'll also find a couple of affiliate links down there as well. At no additional cost, you can support the channel. So check out our links in the description down below. Don't also forget to follow us on our social medias as well for even more Star Wars content. We're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook, and bringing you all of the latest updates, behind the scenes sneak peeks, and all of the Star Wars fun that you can handle. All linked in the description down below. And thanks so much for being a part of the Star Wars family. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates and videos here on the channel. Remember to never stop exploring the galaxy, and may the Force be with you always. Peace out.